Yo, what's up guys, how you doing? My name is Malad Ghassid, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about the new fragrance by Paco Robanne, Phantom. So it came out around 4 months ago and there was a lot of hype on it, so I decided to do a video on it myself and tell you guys what I think of the fragrance. Now, if you guys have seen my videos, you know that I split the videos into 5 categories and I give each of them a score. And they are the box, the bottle, the cap, the distribution, and then the fragrance itself. So let's get started with the box. But actually, before I get started, I just want to tell you guys how much I got this for. So this is the pack. It comes with the 100 milliliter bottle and a deodorant. The value of it is 124 and I got it for 103. So a little bit of a discount. I believe if you only get the bottle, no deodorant, no pack or anything like that, it is around $100. So it wasn't that much of a difference, so I decided to just go with the pack. Now I really like the box I'm talking about. I like the box. Why? Just because it's different. Usually when you buy a Western fragrance, it just comes in a cardboard box. And hey, don't get me wrong, it's not like the box does anything for the fragrance. It just makes the unboxing experience better. But I really love that they wanted to go a different route. So let's go through the box real quick. The box has an engraving of the bottle on it right here. So the bottle actually looks like this robot. And then the sides are Paco Robanne and then Paco Robanne here. And it's made of aluminum. So it doesn't make it look expensive. It doesn't make it look cheap. I just love the fact that it's different. And because it's different, I'm just gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I believe it deserves it just because of the effort they put in to make it look different. Now, moving on, let's talk about the bottle now. I have the bottle right here, and this is it. It's the same engraving that is on the box, and it is a robot. Now, you guys probably noticed that. Why is it called Phantom if it's a robot? I have no idea. Maybe the robot is called Phantom, I am not sure. But let's get into the bottle. The bottle looks pretty cool in my opinion, and it is different. You know, usually when you're paying $100, you do not get a bottle like this. You know, you get a more classy bottle. This one's more like cheesy, tacky. But I do like it just because it's different. You know, it's nice to be different sometimes. And it has the P for Paco and the R for Robanne right here. And actually the bottle has an NFC connection where you can connect it to your phone. So essentially what that means is you get a phone that has NFC connectivity, you tap it right here as if you're paying on a cashier or like Apple Pay or Samsung Pay or whatever, and you tap it right here and it takes you to the Paco Robanne website. And on the website you can actually interact. There's like an avatar of the bottle and you can make it move, you can make it dance. It's nice. And then you can select a day, any day of the year, and it'll show you what the #1 hits on Spotify were for that one day. Now don't get me wrong, I really love the fact that Paco Robanne is trying to make an engagement between the company and the customers. It's nice, but I really think that this is a feature that no one's gonna use, but nevertheless it's there if you want it. Now another thing about the bottle is that, as you can see, I just opened it and it has many fingerprints on it. Many fingerprints, because the bottle is made of well, it's glass, but then it has a metallic covering over it, which makes it shiny and a fingerprint magnet. But yeah guys, so I will give the bottle an 8 out of 10 because it's different, it's nice, but it does have the fingerprint magnets and the connectivity issue. I mean, the connectivity thing is cool, but I don't think anyone would use it. Now moving on from the cap, to the cap, let's check it out. So actually the cap is not removable, right? So it's stuck on there. You can hold it in place. Now if you get the 150 milliliter bottle, you can actually unscrew the cap and refill it once it's done, which I think is really cool. But at the same time, usually people don't go through bottles of colognes quickly enough to care about something like that. But again, nevertheless, it is there for you. Now, the the cap is made of plastic, and it does feel hollow. It does feel a little cheap, but at the same time, it's stuck there, and you can spray it without taking it off, which is a cool feature. And I just love the fact that you can never lose the cap, and the cap is never gonna break just because it's stuck there. And because of that, I'm gonna give the cap another 8 out of 10, a very solid 8. I like it a lot. So moving on from the cap to the distribution now, Paco Rabanne usually has the best distribution, like at least a 9 or a 10 out of 10. I really like how Paco Rabanne fragrances spray, and hopefully this won't be any different. So let's check it out. Okay, the first couple of sprays are gonna be weak, just because I just opened it, but let's try again. Okay, so it is spraying really well, and it's spraying not as much as I want, but the distribution on it is really good. I like it a lot, so I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. So far Paco Rabanne is doing amazing. And let's move on to the scent, the fragrance now. I sprayed it like 5 times already, so I can smell it right now. And the fragrance has lemon zest as a note. It has a lot of lavender, and it has vanilla, it has vetiver, it has patchouli, and it has more notes, but those are the ones that come to mind right now. Now, as I'm smelling it, I can definitely smell the lemon and the lemon zest. Honestly, it is very prominent. Now, I do smell the vanilla, and the lavender not so much, even though it does have a lot of lavender in it. It's in like the heart notes and the base notes, and but I don't smell it that much. Now, this fragrance is really fresh, right? So it does have patchouli and other spices that make it earthy, but at the same time, I just don't think that the earthy notes in it compensate for it enough to be worn in winter. I believe the coldest you can ever wear this is fall. So if you're in the summer, fall, or spring, this fragrance would do fantastic. If it's in the winter, I just doubt it. You can obviously wear it in the winter if you want to, but it's not something that I would wear in the winter. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so as a fragrance, I really like it. I love the combination. It is very sweet. So it'll last around 7 hours on your skin, and it'll project for a good 3 hours. Now that is a little below average performance, but it's fine. You can always overspray. Now, I will give the fragrance itself an 8 out of 10. It's a very solid 8. I like it a lot, and I think a lot of people will like it too, but it all comes down to preference. Now, if you're wearing this in the winter, I probably wouldn't like it as much, but in the summer, in the fall, in the spring, this will be a beast. Highly recommend, guys. But yeah, so this was the video. Hope you guys found it informative. If you guys liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down, and let me know why you didn't like it in the comments below. And until next time, guys, peace.